Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thought I'd do something a little different this time. I'm going to make some 3-strand bread. Now what that is well, I'll explain that in a little bit. But first, in order for me to make bread, I need flour. And to make flour, I'm going to use this milling machine right here and these wheat berries over here. This bag here is hard white wheat berry. This bag here is soft white wheat berry. Now the difference of that is the hard white wheat berry is used to make breads and pastas, basically, you know. The soft white wheat berry is usually made for cakes, pastries, things like that, okay? But being I'm going to make bread, I'm going to have to grind up some hard wheat berry, all right? I don't have much of it left, so I got to make some more, okay? Now, I still have some of this. This is the white wheat, the soft white berry. So, I got enough here to make some cakes, but I'm still going to need more. So, this milling machine here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 cups of berry in this, all right? Excuse me. And, I'm going to turn it on. It's going to grill. It's going to mill for 3 minutes on the hard wheat berry. The soft wheat berry, you only have to mill it for 2 minutes. And then I'm going to sift out the husks that are with it. Now you can keep the husks in it. You know, have you ever seen the stone ground wheat bread in stores where they say it's stone ground wheat? Well, you can do that also without. You can make the stone ground by taking the hard berry and milling it down in the machine and not sift it. And you can still make good bread out of it. You can still make good pasta. You'll just have the little fibers that are in it, the husk fibers. There's nothing wrong with it. It's really good. It's got a lot of protein in it. But I like to have my breads without all that husk in it. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's good. It still works. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get a cup, and I'm going to start filling up this machine, and we'll see what goes on from there. All right. Okay, so I have a cup, measuring cup, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take the hard white wheat berry. I'm going to take some of this out of here, put it in the machine. 3 cups. See, this is what the wheat berry looks like. See, it's just wheat. Okay, put it in here. See, just like that. See, let me loosen this up, turn this way so you can see. See, now there's a blade in here. It's very sharp. When you clean this, you got to be very careful. Okay. All right. So you put that on there and put the lid on it. Now this machine is very loud when you do this. Tighten the top down on it like this. Tighten this up so it doesn't go anywhere. Let's plug this in. Alright. There we go. Now like I said, this is going to be very loud, so I'm going to turn this on, so be prepared. Alright, but this is loud. So here we go. Do this. Oh, what happened? Ah, it's not plugged in all the way. Something. What did I do wrong here? Alright. It says I got power, so look. Is this it's not on all the way tight. You gotta be very okay, my bad. I don't have it all the way on tight. Okay, now maybe it'll work. Oh, see? Oh, loud. Alright. Okay, now this machine is done. Let's go ahead and take the lid off and just see what we got here. Alright, so we go like this, take this off. Ooh. Woo. See? We got flour. Alright. Now, set the cup over here. This comes with a brush, so you can brush this out. So you get all this flour. Here. Let me show you this. Alright, we can get all this brushed down inside here so we don't get it all over the counter. Alright. Now it's time consuming to do this, but believe me, it's well worth it. Everybody's like, well, why don't you just go to the store and buy flour? Well, for many years we've done that. And flour these days is bleached out, so you lose a lot of the nutrients, proteins and things that are in there. Some of the wheat germ is taken out through the bleaching process and other things, so they add chemicals to make it more nutritious. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay? Do however you want. This is how we want to do it here. So, anyway, so let me unplug this for safety. There we go. Alright. I'm going to turn this so you can see what this looks like. See? Ow. And this gets hot. Alright? So you have to be careful because it's going to be pretty warm. Alright? So now, I'm going to use this. Take the brush. I'm going to brush this around like this. Alright? Let me slide this out of the way over here. And I'm going to take this bowl and this sifter right here. And I'm going to put this in here like this. See, just like that. Like I said, this takes time to do it, but believe me, it's worth it in the long run. At least I think, you know. So, alright, and then you just sift up, see? Put flour in here, see? So you see? Alright, I know. I don't have a production team, people. This is how I have to do things, so yeah. So you just sift it out, sift the flour out. Okay? Just tap it on the edge. Okay? And you get all the flour out of it, and then you're left with just the husks. Okay? And then that I put in this sifter over here is I'm gonna throw this right here in this container, and I'm gonna end up throwing that husk away. Now I'm gonna take and use this and lower this down like this, and I'm going to capture some more in here, take some like this, and I'm going to do this until this is empty. And then you got to clean this out each time. Alright, so the bread recipe that I'm going to make, it calls for 6 cups, up to 6 cups. Usually I can do it with 5, 5.5, but you know, up to 6 cups. So I'm going to have to do this twice. So like I said, this is going to take a while to do this. So I have to make these short videos because I'm sure you don't want to sit here for hours on end watching. Alright? And again, and the other thing, also, like I said, this thing gets hot. Okay? Now what that does is drawing moisture out of the air. And you don't want moisture content with your flour. So you have to keep, see, this flour right here will last. And these, you got to put them in airtight containers. Like this here is the soft white wheat flour, and this here is the container for the hard wheat flour, hard white wheat flour. So I'm going to need 6 cups, so I need to do this a few times, fill this up to make the bread. Yeah, anyway, this gets hot. So what you do is you need to keep an eye on this. Smell it. You can tell, you know, somebody, you know, you can tell. Sorry, somebody's trying to call. You can tell by smell. If it smells funny, throw it out. Okay? When you open it up, you can smell the wheat. Okay? You can smell the flour. Alright? But if it smells bitter, if it smells sour, throw it out. If you see mold, throw it out. Clean a container, make new flour. The flour will last in an airtight container like this in a cold pantry for up to 3 months. Okay? So this right here, this is 9 cups. So this will hold 12 cups. This container here will. This container here will hold about 9 cups. Okay? So yeah, that's how that's done. So I'm going to be doing this for a while. All right. So I just wanted to show you Now, catch my next video. I'm going to make the bread on that. That's where I'm going to make the 3-strand bread. All right? So I'm going to get back to doing this. I'm going to finish this up. And please check out the next video. All right? Y'all have a great day. And thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let me know some other things you want. I'm going to go back out and do some more videos out in the yard. We have upcoming things going on that I plan on videotaping, like I've done many other things, if you watched all these videos throughout. But yeah, that's how that goes. All right, people, I'm rambling on. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.